How's it going, guys? Good morning, good afternoon from London. I don't even know what time zone I'm in. Fresh off the plane from LA. I didn't even sleep. I've been here a couple of days. I didn't even sleep the first night, man. I went all the way through till 7:30 and watched sunrise, but we pack a bag because we're off to Spain for the week. I had my Birks on, but I had to swap them out, man. It's getting cold in England. Let's go. Touchdown Santander, 10 past 10 at night, semi-warm, better than England anyway, get me to the hotel. 11:30 at night, I haven't got a clue where I'm going. I don't even know the name of the hotel, I just got picked up in a taxi. We're getting there, we're checked in, trying to find the room now. Hola Espanol, we have made it. Let me give you a quick room tour. Check this out, I've literally just walked in, so it's all very fresh, very nautical vibes going on. Big bathroom. Man, I need that right now, I need a shower, but to be honest, I also just need bed. Okay, so I have touched down in Hotel Santa Mar, which is in Santander, in the north of Spain. It's in the region of Cantabria. This is a lot to take in, but I'm here with the Spanish Tourism Board. Also, it's a big one, because this is my first trip on my own, like completely solo. I know I said the same about Disney, but that was like with a PR group of 10. This is purely on my own with the Spanish Tourism Board. I'm meeting a guide tomorrow morning who's obviously gonna take me round, but I'm completely on my own, man. This is all new to me. This is the beginning of the Charlie Pauly show. So I'm here with the Spanish Tourism Board to promote a campaign called In Green Spain, where basically, I've got the information here, and I'm just gonna read it to you. The Green Spain is a brand formed by the 4 regions in the north, and we have a joint mission to carry out international promotion as we share a common background in expressing our green landscapes. Sounds like a bit of me, guys. Get the hiking shoes on, I'm gonna get some sleep. No doubt we're gonna get a lot of nature on this trip, and I've never been anywhere. The only place I've been in Spain is Ibiza, which doesn't count. So this is gonna be some cool vlog. You know me, I love an adventure, so I'll catch you guys bright and early. I've gotta get some sleep. Whoo-wee! You know when you wake up and you haven't got a clue where you are? My alarm went and I absolutely shit myself, but we're showered up, gonna grab some food. Let's do this. Good morning, guys, from Peninsula de la Magdalena. Big views. Nice way to brush off the cobwebs. Jet lag is gonna be out of here before we know it. Also, today is a national holiday. It's the National Day of Spain, October 12th. So I've just met with my tour guide, Eugenia. Hola! And she was telling me that, yeah, no one's working today. Everything's closed. So we're probably going to be the only ones exploring, but we'll take it. Nice bit of peace and quiet to start the day. Okay, check this out. Look how calm it is out here right now. This is Moro Island. Eugenia was just showing me this. Wow. That's how big the waves can get out here. This is our new friend Miguel. He's been taking some photos out here this morning. He was showing me his Instagram, man. I think we've got a bit of competition out here in Santander. Okay, fresh start to the day. Quick plan of action is gonna take a little trip around the city of Santander, which is the capital of the region Cantabria that we're in right now. And fun fact, Cantabria is the 2nd smallest region in Spain. The smallest being La Rioja. So you know the wine? I know you know the wine. Beach stop, not quite warm enough, man, it's only 9:30. But we've come down to Primera and Segundo Beach, which has got a little bit of history behind it, man. So back in the 20s, 30s, this here, in the background, you might be able to just see Sardinero Hotel, which was the first hotel that was built in the area when the royals of Spain used to visit here. So that's where they would stay, and this was classed as the first beach. So this was only exclusive for the royals, and then anybody that was wealthy, but without a title, they'd be allowed to go and chill at the second beach. Obviously nowadays, a lot has changed. Everyone's down here walking their dogs, people are out surfing. So maybe at some point, get down here and catch a little tan. However, let me jump on here and show you. If you fancy a more chilled spot, welcome to Matalenas Beach, just below the golf course. Which, as you can see, is a lot quieter because there's 120 steps to get down. So Eugenia was saying this is her favorite beach because obviously not many people come here for that exact reason. Okay. We're absolutely charging it today. This is nice, man. I just jump in the car, take me to another place, jump in the car, take me to another. Not so much hiking so far. So we've come up to a lighthouse, as you can see behind me, and Eugenia was just telling me that back in the war, this is where they would literally just grab someone, like people that they captured, and chuck them over here. Chain them up, chuck them in the ocean, because it was cheaper than a bullet. Nowadays, there's a hill here, and lovers often come here for sunset, so it's gone full circle. It used to be the place of death, now it's a place of romance. Look at me, what? I've turned into a history teacher, man. I'm getting too into it. Sun's coming out though. It's hopefully going to be a nice blue sky day. Okay, next stop on Charlie's tour of Santander. We've come down to the main city centre. This is, let me spin you around, the promenade. There's a lot going on down here. There's a place here called Porto Chico, which means little port, and this is where like all the fishermen were back in the 20s. And look at these boys. So there's 4 little statues. You can't quite see the last one because he's taken a dive into the water. And Eugenia was just telling me a quick short story that back in the day, when the fishermen were here working in the ports, these 4 children, these were their kids, and they were very poor and they had no way of making money. They didn't go to school. So what they would do is, as people would walk past, they would shout, "Sir, sir, sir, pass me some money, chuck the money in the water and I'll jump in and I'll pull it out with my ass." So people would chuck like coins into the river, they'd dive in, they'd put it in between their butt cheeks and come up and be all cheeky. And then obviously the people would be like, "Ah, keep the money, keep the money." So that was their way of hustling back in the day, and now it's a very famous place to come and have your photo taken with the statues. So I guess when in Rome, that's what you gotta do. And the name here is Los Raqueros, the Racketeers. Look at him diving, that's me, man. That's me when I go on holiday. Go on, Charlie, and you get, boy. And that was a piece called The Singing Lift, taking us up to the top floor. Si, si, si. So that's where we were before, Porto Chico. We've come along the promenade, down the high street. Now we've got this lovely view over Santander. Right, I wonder what's going to happen when we go down the lift. Stupid. We love a little stupid quirk. All right, little walk, little grass treks. Just a quick one before lunch. We've come down to, well, we've come up a little bit actually, and up and over from Santander to a place called Costa Quebrada. What did it translate as? The coastal, the broken coves. I mean, it looks like that. How's that for a view? That is absolutely beautiful. Bit like the NC 500, just bluer and a lot more sun. Hola. Okay, so we've arrived at our lunch spot. I'm trying to not turn into lunch because I'm currently watching a tiger as I film this intro. This place is called Cabarceno Natural Park, and there are plenty of animals dotted around here. One there, and there's a couple over there. No, thank you. I will stick to my pinchos and tapas. Seems that they're all friends again now. So as you can see, it's a huge nature reserve. It's got like 120 different species of animal from 5 different continents. Just chilling with my mate here, gonna jump in and get some, hopefully some Spanish food right now. Antelopes in the background, giraffes over there somewhere. We'll catch you in a little while, mate. You enjoy your lunch there. The moment we have been waiting for. Get me some Spanish food in me. I'm having a little pistoño cantabro, which is like a mix of grilled seasonal vegetables, egg, bread. Of course, we've got plenty of bread to go down. I'll let you know how it goes. I think there's definitely more coming. I just about finished it. She took the plate and replaced it with this. Big mixed veggies. I don't know how I'm going to get through it, but makes a change from America. I feel like I need some greens and vegetables in me. Okay, we're on the move. Let's go find some animals. Okay, how's this for a transport method? Big cable cars up to the top, and on the ride over, elephants. Look at this guy. Where are we right now? This is absolutely wild. As if that wasn't enough, there's a whole nother range that you can get onto that side and go on a whole nother cable car journey. Well, that was an experience. I thought that was it. We went over, looked down, saw some animals. Apparently we're getting in a 4x4 truck now. We're on safari. Blending in here, lads. Looking the part. In we go. Oh, okay.
This visit is called the wild visit.
Okay.
Wild, yeah. So in there you pay a different entrance, yeah.
Okay.
And you have the possibility to see the animals from closer.
Okay. Well, you heard her. We're going wild. Look at the size of this fella. Oh, little baby, is it? Size of him, man. So our guide was just saying, here are the females. They weigh around 4,000 kilos. They haven't done a weight check recently. I don't know if they get the old B&M weight scales out. And then the alpha males in the background coming over, 7,000 kilos. They would get through a few plates of them vegetables, I reckon. So we've hopped over to check out the bears, and the mum is keeping a close eye on us because look at this. Little baby bear walking around. Last one for me. Getting a bit tired, but the guide said, is there anything else you'd like to see before we leave the park? I said, man, any chance we can find some rhinos?
Yeah. Esta es la puerta del reino.
This one was born in here. He's 9-year-old.
Oh.
He's like a bark.
He's a big boy.
Red.
Definitely the closest I'm ever going to get to a rhinoceros. Give him a little pat on the horn, but that's about it for me. Interesting, they've got 4 rhinoceroses here. 2 male, 2 female. They are not only rehabilitating them, but they're also trying to reproduce as well because they are very endangered, the white rhinoceroses from Africa. Gracias, Fernando. Adios. What a day. What a day. Oh. Home sweet home. Hey. What a day. Absolutely smashed it out, man. Early finish for me as well. Knocked off at 5 p.m. Like I'm on a schedule and have to clock in and clock out. I'm going to chill, jump a shower, probably organise this footage. But yeah, not sure what to do with myself. Restaurant don't open till 8:30, so it's going to be a late dinner. But yeah, I might shoot some messages on my Instagram, see if I can find someone local. Might jump on the dating apps just to find someone to hang out with for the evening. We'll see what happens, but I will pick this up bright and early and see you again in the morning. Guys, I've absolutely messed it up. So I put the camera down last night. Someone shot me a message on Instagram. I put it out to my followers about being in Santander. Met up with a couple of girls who took me round, and well, I'll just show you what happened. Guys, it's took a turn. It's 11:30 at night. I've been kidnapped by Amy. Say hello.
Hello.
Producer.
Hello.
If I don't make it back and this is my last story, I just apologise to the Spanish Tourism Board in advance. But it's been a fun night. We had some sushi, had some drinks, went to the casino, and now we're heading to a bar. So yeah, got in at 2 a.m. I've had 4 hours sleep. I'm up for a hike first thing this morning. I've got to get some breakfast, get a shower. We do it for the memories. I've never been drunk or hungover, but I feel like this is the closest it gets. But we go again. When in Spain. Also, I should probably mention, the girls did not speak a word of English, and I don't speak any Spanish. So we spent the whole evening conversating through Google Translate, which was interesting. So it's all about it. Travel memories, random nights.
Hello.
Buenos dias, Eugenia.
Yes, how are you?
Good. Okay, so the plan today, hopefully you can see it, is we're going to head over from Santander to here, Liebana Valley. We're going to get up high into the peaks. But first, we've got about an hour and a half drive, so. Okay, good morning from a little village called Potes. Only 3,000 inhabitants. This is a bit of me though. Let me spin you around. Look, big mountain views, fresh air. We're in a place called Liebana Valley. I think it's a mixture of 3 surrounding valleys, and this is like the meeting point in the middle. So we'll have a little stroll and start around the village. First stop, Eugenia needed a coffee, so we've popped into a little cafe, and they've got the Spanish omelette. They call it a tortilla, potato, eggs. Gonna grab one of them. I have to, right? When in Spain, fuel up for the day. Okay, pincho time. Apparently, we have got here a little bit of egg, potato, and onion. Eugenia was saying it's typical to have it maybe as a mid-morning snack, so why not? I'm not a big fan of eggs, but it's more potatoey than anything. And yeah, that's good. It's gonna fuel me ready for these hikes. Fed and watered for the second time, and it's only 11:15. Look at this, by the way. This is a high school. Probably shouldn't be filming the high school, but what a place to go to school. River views for days. This is cool, man. Look at this. This is the kind of place I could see myself living. Like, the buildings are epic, the old character, the wooden beams. Not so much out of civilization though. I love the look of it all, but I think the lifestyle is just a bit too quiet for me. Guys, quick one. Sorry if this is a bit boring for you, but Eugenia was just telling me a story and I had to relay it. So this is like their local apple cider, 6%. But as we get like cider in the UK, not that I know much about it, comes carbonated, right? Stick bubbles in it. Here, they do it the traditional way. So she was telling me that to get the bubbles, they hold the bottle high and then pour it over their head into the glass. And as it hits the glass, you take like a shot of it and it just creates bubbles in there. Now let me show you this. So some of the waiters aren't that good at pouring, or if you're just trying to do it yourself, this is a little mechanism that does it for you. So you sit your glass in here, you put the bottle in here, connect it up, and you pump this. The cider comes out, hits your glass, where is it? There, and creates like a bubble effect. So that's how we drink traditional apple cider in potes. Oi, oi, oi. So we have arrived at a place called Valle de Camaleño. How about this for a mountain view? Definitely feel like I'm back in the Dolomites in Trentino now, looking over this. This is insane. We love a mountain view, don't we? We are now going to head down this windy road into the valley itself, and we're going to jump on a cable car and I think head up there somewhere. Okay, here we go. Hoodies out, tengo frio. It means I'm cold in Spanish, mate. Getting with the lingo. It's not looking good, bruv. Big queues, but with big queues normally means there's something worth waiting for, right? So there's going to be like a bit of a wait. I said there's 18 people going in the cable car every few minutes. Cable car, went a bit New York then. Eugenia's just grabbing the tickets and then we'll make it up there, I'm sure. Okay, masks on. We are heading up now from 1,000 meters to 1,800. 20 people in a car. Says it takes about 4 minutes. It's like being back at Disney World. This is cozy. What did you say? Like sardines in a tin? I mean, worst places to spend a Thursday afternoon, aren't there? I mean, look at this. Absolutely surrounded by peaks. Big panorama viewpoints. I'm sure I'll get some photos in there. Whew. This one's definitely going to give you... Ooh. Bad belly if you're watching from home. Look at that, man. That's where we just came from. Down there somewhere. Big views. Big views. Epic mountains. Fresh air as well. I was a little bit tired this morning, but I think this will wake me up, man. We power through. Big fiesta tonight. You can send me to the peak of the mountain. We'll always find a dog. Look at this fella. What a place to chill. Hey. Okay, we're not going to go too hard. We're going to have a little walk around here, taking the view. Eugenia was just saying that she's seen people come up here in high heels sometimes, flip-flops. So luckily, I didn't put the whole trekking gear on, but we've got the Reeboks on, as always. Trusty Reeboks. We're going to have a little walk around here, 10 minutes before we head back down for lunch. We were just having a good conversation there, chatting about the mountains, and I was saying it's so funny, like I get comfortable in places. I'm always traveling, so I'm always thinking ahead to move. But like, been spending time in London and Los Angeles and obviously loving life there, but you forget how much you love the mountains. And even if someone was to show me photos, I'd say, oh yeah, cool, like looks pretty, but it wouldn't be my first choice of destination. But then when you arrive here in nature, like it sounds so cliche and cheesy, but the fresh air, it's good, it's just good for you, good energy. Yeah, I miss this, man. I need to be spending more, look at me, I'm pointing it this way, I need to be pointing it this way. I need to be spending more time in places like this for sure. Okay, this is the point we've been walking to. One last epic view. The jumper's come off. It's getting warm up here. It's like a breezy, but also warm when you're walking. So I'm gonna take that in, put the camera down, jump on the cable car back down, and go get some pinchos and tapas. Look at this for a setup. A little bit romantic, huh? Look at the view. Wow. Get in my belly. My favourite. She's going with the Spanish oil. The Spanish love their oil. And now we've come in with the big veggie plate again. That's what we like to see. I've absolutely smashed the peppers off. Eugenia didn't have any, so hopefully they're not burning on the way down. I'll finish this. Cheers. What a place. What a place. Just waiting for the driver now and Eugenia to sort the bill out. Look at the mountains behind me. Full up. Got little bear statues everywhere as well. Apparently there's wild brown bears around here. So I'll take this for now. I'll take a bronze one. And yeah, back to the hotel. Head back, freshen up, chill, do some work. And see where the night takes us again. I was definitely falling asleep in the back of the car. That just woke me up. We are in the middle of nowhere and could be on my way to my death. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I can see mountain views, so it's probably going to be worth it. Vultures! Oh no! I actually am on my way to my death. Where have they brought me? I missed it. I cut the camera off, but Eugenia just said, yeah, the last blogger that came, she's down there somewhere. The vultures are just circling. Okay, let's get this view and get back in the car. Okay, it was worth the wake up. Look at this. This is a spot called Mirador de Santa Catalina, which is really weird. Well, not really weird. I guess it's a common thing in Spanish, but Santa Catalina is the island I was on like last week or 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles. And now we're in the top of North Spain. How is that for a view? Not sure about this though. They love a glass floor or just anything that you can see through to your death. So let's get off here. But big panoramas. Yeah, absolutely stunning. I bet it's a great spot as the light drips down as well. Okay, it's bonito, but I am finito. I'm done for the day. Let's get back to the hotel. So I put a little poll, I'm absolutely beat. I was on the way home in the car. I put a little poll on my Instagram stories saying, do I have a siesta, a nap, or do I have a fiesta, a party? And obviously everyone went for party. Not that I am into peer pressure at all. It was more just a bit of fun. But one of the Colombian girls has come through and messaged me saying if I wanted to grab drinks tonight. So who am I to say no? Hey, we're only here once, aren't we? So this is the bit where the camera goes down. How are we looking? I'm smelling good for once, by the way, guys. I know you can't smell me through the screen, but I'm smelling good. Wish me luck. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Hi. Big flash. Here we go. Where the fuck am I? I'm cruising around Santander with a Colombian. Big party's going on in the car. God knows where we're going. What the fucking Pablo Pauly. Guys, I really don't do myself any favours, man. I went out again. Good night. 3:30, maybe something like that. Went out with one of the Colombian girls. Went for pizza. Went to a bar. Went for a walk. Went for a random drive. Yeah, it all got a bit lively. And we go again. Last day. 7:30, as you can see. I'm not on best form. I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast. I've got a pack as well, so I've got to take my case with me. So this is the current situation. Ay, ay, ay. Cantabria. Boom, straight into it. I think I've made it here before the locals are up, you know. The stalls are just opening up. We've come to a place called Santillana Del Mar. Beautiful old historic town. We're gonna have a little wander around. Cobble streets. It's like being back in Covent Garden. See what we can find. Okay, here's a bit of information for you, travelling with Charlie. These old things here are called paradors, and they're like state-run old monasteries, castles, convents that the government have now taken over and turned into hotels. And they're scattered all around Spain. So if you're looking for somewhere unique to stay, Google up a paradors. Quick stop on the main high street. Looks a little bit different to Canning Town, don't it? Look at the old structures and buildings. You've got College Church down the end there. Also, I've got a new tour guide today. Last day, I've swapped over. Her name's Sonia. Hola, Sonia. No. She's worried she's getting in the way. And she was just telling me with so much history around this place, every house or building has a coat of arms on the end, which goes to show you the hierarchy or the type of person that lived in the buildings back in the day. Sorry if I'm boring you, but we've just come down to an old pilgrimage. They call it a pilgrimage. I don't really know the background behind being a pilgrim. It's like people that walk long distances and travel around mainly for religious reasons. You have to get ticked off to be an official pilgrim and stay in a place like this. But as she showed me around, look at this. This is basically, to me, a hostel. 8 bunks, 10 bunks, 12 bunks. It's funny because this is literally how I travelled around, like India, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, backpacking. This is literally my life. Like, this is taking me back. But for me, I think, not thankfully, but I'm glad my lifestyle has upgraded a bit, because at 31, I don't know if I'd still be keen to do this anymore. But yeah, man, good memories. Lot of places like this when I was travelling around Asia, and some of the best memories made in places like this. All right, cool little place. Back in the motor. We are heading out west now to another municipality. It's called Comillas. So let's see if we can get a viewpoint, apparently. I'll tell you what, they weren't lying when they said in green Spain. Beautiful. Everything's so green in the north. Look at this, and I'm going to show you the mountains now. So if you can just see in the backdrop there, let me get the zoom on it. There are the mountains we were at yesterday. Picos Du Europa, the peaks of Europe. We love a viewpoint, don't we? We love a viewpoint. I've got to be careful not to fall over the edge of here. Big beach overlooking Camillos, and here is everything. Big panoramas down into the beachfront town, the cemetery, the university in there somewhere. It's actually wild. I was just saying to Sonia, like, coming from London, again, like I was saying to Eugenia back up at the mountains, coming from London to a place like this, you can't really imagine how people live. It's just a completely different lifestyle. So I love to see all the locals just wandering around, getting their food in the morning, setting up the markets in town. It's way different to what I'm used to for sure. Back down to ground level. This is a bit of me. Relaxer. Trainers are on. We're going to take a little river walk along here. This is the River Nansa. Absolutely beautiful. So peaceful, so chill. There's no one here. So you've just got a pathway that runs all the way along the river. Look at this. And we're going to head down, do a little lap. Sonia said about 45 minutes one way, 45 minutes back. Burn off the calories, get the energy up before we head over to lunch. I don't know why I said burn off the energy. I just had to neck a banana, get the potassium levels up because I am flagging today. I thought we were going for a nice peaceful walk along the river. Hey, Kilimanjaro. Oh, Sonia. Where are we going?
Yeah, to hell.
To hell.
Down to hell.
But we come back this way.
Yes.
So we have to come up.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad at all. It's completely flat all the way through. So we're literally just having a walk along, chatting about culture and food and gastronomy and stuff. And look at this. This is the backdrop to it. I just thought I'd get a quick video before I get carried away talking. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little stroll up here. Follow the river or the stream all the way down here. And the sun is out. This is beautiful. I'll take the sun, the last day in Spain, try and go back with a bit more of a tan. Still carrying the LA tan. Welcome to rural Spain. We just found these chickens. Chilling. That'll do me, donkey. What a spot. I love it. I love it. This has actually just heightened my mood completely, just to have a little rest, have a little relax. Gonna just cotch here and chill for 5. Absolutely silent. Haven't seen a single person on the trail. And then we'll do the walk back and go get some grub. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is well needed. This is gonna fuel me or put me to bed. We've gone for a little switch up. I couldn't eat any more oily vegetables. They eat a lot of oily vegetables here. And then I saw a guy downstairs as I walked in. He was putting more oil on top. So today, check this out. This is a bit of me. A hearty chickpea and mushroom stew. I've got my bread at the ready. I've got a whole loaf of bread here ready to eat. I'm trying to learn Spanish here, man. Apparently they say something like, que aproveche. We're gonna eat this now. I'm trying to show you the setting here as well. I always forget to show you where I'm eating, just to give you a bit of an idea. There was tables outside, they offered us outside, but for me, I just wanted to get in the shade for a little while. Beautiful spot, and just get out of the sun. I've got some work to do, so whilst in the middle of eating, try and catch up on a bit of work. Sorry, I was gonna put the camera down, but that is a bit of me. Soft, hot chickpeas, the mushrooms as well. They're always different when you come to a foreign country. They're like slightly, I don't know, the texture to them is just completely different to what we get back home. Wild mushrooms, yeah, nice hearty meal. It's a slow cooker one for England. Get that on the boat. I was on the way back to the car, but I had to stop and just get a little shot outside. What a spot. La Portilla. The owner just came out on the way out, gave me a big handshake and a hug, offered me like shots of alcohol and shit. So yeah, real nice guy. I don't know exactly where we are right now, but if you're ever in Cantabria or Santander and you want a lovely place for lunch, La Portilla. Big strip-offs and changes in the back of the car. Got to pull my jeans out for this one because look at the view. We're heading not that way, we're heading this way into some caves. So we're going down under. Apparently it gets down to as low as like 10 degrees under there. So big hoodies on, last stop of the day. Let's go see what we can find. All aboard. We're going down into the old mines via this old choo-choo train. What on earth have I got myself into? Okay, I'm going to try my best to film in here. I don't know how dark it's going to be, but I'm not sure how I feel about being on a private tour. There's literally like 3 of us in here, so. Okay, I'm going to try and relay some information to you. This is wild, like the mine, this is not the mine, this is the gallery, which is the completely natural area of the mine. The mines opened in 1857. They were mining for Z and Link, but they closed about 40 years ago from now because it was non-profitable anymore. And then check this out. Obviously, as you're walking around, you can see all the stalagmites coming down from the ceiling, and they're absolutely wild, and I'm a bit scared that one's gonna drop on my head. And then this was interesting, this is cool. So they built like wells because when it rained, all the water would come down here and they'd run it along, not only for drinking water, which was super important working down here, but to keep all their tools cool. So yeah, I'm probably geeking out a little bit here. This ain't my usual kind of content, but it's interesting, man. When in Rome or when in Cantabria, You have to indulge in this kind of stuff. Okay, here's something wild for you. So down here you can just about see one of the entrances to the mines. The mine is called La Florida. So there are 7 levels to this particular mine. I'm already low enough underground. Like, this is a bit freaky for me. This is only level 2 from the top. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all the way down. They were what? 450 meters deep. Alfredo, the driver's got Bante. He was like, bye, we're leaving without you. What I was about to say is, that's enough caves for me, man. The previous clip was just a little audio thing, but that's what it would have sounded like in the mines with like all the rubble and construction going on. And yeah, claustrophobia was kicking in. I would not have been able to cope. Thank God making videos on the internet is a thing nowadays. Alright guys, that's me. I am done. I've got my jungle, which is like a local Nestle chocolate that I've got to try apparently. I'm back in Santander. This is my spot for the next couple of hours. Big chills with the mountain views. Yeah, I'll take it. So I am gonna sign out. I feel like I should be holding you this way. I will catch you on the next one. Adios, my amigos, and massive trip. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a wild one. I feel like ups and downs. Definitely my energy's dropped towards the end, but I hope you've made it this far. Spain, we're out. I was supposed to be going to Bulgaria this weekend, but thankfully it's been cancelled. So I'm not going to leave the London apartment. I'm going to definitely catch up on my sleep, and I don't know what I'm doing yet next week, but I think it's an international trip. Catch you there.